Honey, I can't take it anymore. I'm losing my freaking mind.
What's wrong, Jason? Slow down and take a deep breath.
It's this job, Beth. It's killing me.
Oh no, honey, are you having another panic attack?
What the hell is wrong with me, Beth? What is happening to me?
Just sit down and get some water. Take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, remember? Just like the therapist said.
I'm supposed to be doing all of that right now, at the same time?
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. One thing at a time.
Yeah, one thing at a time. Like me quitting the agency.
You're going to quit the advertising agency?
I can't do it anymore. I'm about to crack. I am cracking, Beth.
I know you are. If it's too much for you, then it's too much for you. Maybe you just aren't cut out for that world.
But, I don't know. I can't just quit, right? I mean, that's insane. I make a lot of money here. Maybe I should just calm down and think this through. Not make any rash decisions when I'm so upset.
But honey, you say that every single time you have one of these freakouts, and then you calm down, and you don't do anything about it. How is this time going to be any different?
It will be. I swear, I'm going to make changes. I'll work less hours, I'll take more vacations, I'll turn down promotions.
But Jason, you know that you won't, because you aren't capable of saying no to your bosses. Which is why you're in the miserable place you're in now, stuck between a rock and a hard place.
But what will I do instead?
I work, I make good money. Why don't you just stay home with Barney for a while and give daycare a break?
Really? Me? You think I could be a house husband?
Yeah, have you seen the bills for that place lately?
No, I try not to look at them. That's why I have you do all of our accounting.
Well, maybe you could give me a break on all of that, too. You could be like my live-in assistant / babysitter / maid.
Well, I have been wanting to spend more time with Barney.
These are the key years, hun. If we're lucky enough that you can do it, you should.
Yeah, but what about your dad?
What about my dad?
I mean, I don't think he's necessarily going to approve of me quitting my career to become a house husband.
Yeah, he'd probably find the very word nauseating.
Plus, him being a
legend in the advertising field, not to mention the one who got you your start.
Yeah, that.
But you have to do what's best for you. What's best for us, Jason, not what's best for my father.
Okay, right. Fine, but do you think you could be the one who tells him?
Why do I have to be the one who tells him?
Well, he's your dad.
So he's your mentor?
Not anymore. And besides, I better do this quickly if I want to catch Mr. Headland before his Friday afternoon golf round. Boy, I'm gonna ruin his weekend.
All right, fine.
He's never gonna forgive me, is he?
My dad? No, he isn't. No, he isn't. Hey, Dad, how's it going?
Ugh, not good, Bethy. The game is getting rained out and that boil on my kneecap is bothering me again.
Oh, Dad, I'm sorry to hear that. Didn't that cream help?
That cream is useless.
Well, it was supposed to be good.
Ugh, that was all in the advertising. All you need is a pretty face and a nice jingle and the product sells itself. Even if it is crap.
Well,
You know, the advertising industry used to really mean something, Bethy.
Oh, it did it?
Well, sure. A lot of things used to mean something, but back in the day, our advertisements made the country see the best in themselves.
Okay, Dad.
I know how much you hate it when I go off on one of my nostalgia trips, but it's true. Advertisements used to mean something. Your husband knows that.
Right.
That's why he's bringing them back.
Bringing them back?
Yeah, that's right. He's bringing the class back to the advertising game.
Well, Dad, the thing is, there's something that I need to tell you.
You know, when you brought Jason home that first time and told me he was majoring in advertising, I thought you were kidding.
Nope, no joke there.
I mean, with your old man being such a workaholic, I thought another ad man would be the last thing you'd go for.
Another?
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Dad, I need to tell you something.
So, how's the new Nestle ad campaign going? Is he making me look better? That's why they pay my son-in-law the big bucks.
Dad, Jason quit.
He what?
He quit.
He quit the Nestle campaign? Well, why would he do that? It's a gold mine.
No, Dad. He quit the agency. He quit the business.
Quit the business?
He's burned out, Dad. That agency was destroying him.
What are you talking about, destroying him?
He was working 12-hour days, sometimes 14. They were treating him like crap, and some of these accounts are immoral.
Immoral? 14-hour days? Well, that's just part of the job. What kind of a man is he that he can't take it?
What kind of a man is he?
Yeah, that's right. I worked in this business for 53 years. I've never heard of a man complaining about ethics and morals, being overworked or having their feelings hurt.
Well, maybe they should have.
This is absolutely unbelievable. I figured your sister Marty's husband was one of these snowflake types, but not Jason.
Oh, come on, are you seriously going to use the word snowflake, Dad?
What? I kind of like it. Speaking of Hank, is he going to install your security system or what?
Yes, Dad, Marty said that he's doing it today, actually.
Well, he better do it soon. There's too many criminals out there.
All right, Dad, he's installing it.
See, at least that son-in-law has a job. He puts up with all sorts of crap at that security company. Do you hear him complain?
Times are changing. People don't have to put up with that stuff anymore.
Oh, please. All that's just a passing fad.
What's a passing fad? People wanting to be treated with respect at their place of work? And not like workhorses with no other use?
Yeah, all of that, exactly.
Whatever, Dad.
So then, what's he gonna do, your husband? Work at a Dairy Queen or something? His degrees are in business and advertising.
He's going to stay at home and take care of Barney.
He's what?
Just what I said. He's going to stay home and be a
what, Beth? A bum?
No! A house husband.
Oh, dear God in heaven.
Don't, Dad.
No. I must ask.
Come on, don't do this.
What, pray tell, is a house husband?
Jason is going to be staying at home and taking care of our son and the house while I work, Dad.
So, like, a housewife?
A house husband? Yes.
Oh, no.
Dad, please don't do this.
You know, when you and Jason got married, I was so proud. No, really, I was. And you know why I was so proud? I was so proud because I thought you were marrying a man.
Dad, this is a very common arrangement nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays. That's the problem.
Well, times change. I'm sorry.
How is little Barney gonna explain this when he gets to school, huh? That his mommy's the one who works and his daddy doesn't?
We don't know how long this is going to last. And besides, what's wrong with me being the breadwinner anyway?
Oh, well, you know how I feel about you making more money than him.
Yeah, and I still don't care about it either.
Well, this is all gonna blow up in your face, I'm telling you.
And how is that? Please enlighten me.
Because the longer that he's out of the industry, the harder it's gonna be for him to get back in, that's why.
But what if he doesn't want back in?
Then he's insane, and you should have the poor bastard locked up.
And why else is it crazy?
Well, I didn't want to mention this, but Barney's gonna think...
He's going to think what, Dad?
Well, he's gonna think less of his dad, okay? There, I said it. He's gonna think he's weak.
Not every boy needs He-Man as a father figure. In fact, some would say it's a net negative.
Oh, I see. So you're raising Barney to be a little wuss like his father then, huh?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but this is just all so disappointing. The man is going to waste his talents just sitting there getting fat on the couch playing his son's video games.
I assure you, Dad, Jason is perfectly capable of taking excellent care of both Barney and the house.
Yeah, well, we'll just see about that.
Hey, sis, how's it going with Jason and the whole house husband thing? I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. I'm not, I swear. I'm not a sexist. See, thank you. Everyone thinks I'm crazy when I say it's sexist to make fun of the term house husband. It's literally the equivalent to housewife. I know. And I mean, Jason is like totally killing it at home. He is? Yeah, I come home and dinner is ready, the house is spotless, and Barney is learning to read. Oh my gosh, are you serious? I am totally jealous. Why? I thought you said Margot was doing really well lately. Well, she was until that new game came out. What game? What game? Zit Pops, of course. Where have you been? Zit Pops? No, I have not heard of that. Well, it's exactly what it sounds like, and it's all the rage. Barney isn't playing it? No, I guess he somehow managed to avoid it with Jason being his tutor. Wow, he's really good. Do you think maybe I would, hire him part-time for Margot? Oh, I don't think so. Come on, why not? Because if I loan him to you, then I'd have to loan him to everybody. All right, fine. So he cleans the house too, huh? Yeah, and cooks. Last night he cooked this perfect pork tenderloin. I didn't even know that he could cook. Yeah, I didn't either, you know? I think he's really coming into his own now. Well, you should be happy. I am happy. Haven't you been listening? I mean, you should be happy because it proves a certain someone very wrong. Oh, yes, well, I suppose it does, doesn't it? You hadn't thought of that yet? No, it hadn't occurred to me. I guess I was just too busy being happy for my boys. Have you talked to Dad since your little, tiff with him? It was a little more than a tiff. I was just being polite. He was way out of line, a total jerk, even for his standards. Well, what did you expect was going to happen? Advertising was his life. When he met Jason, it was like meeting his long-lost son or something. And I'm not sure how Chad felt about that. He wasn't a fan. Well, I'm not in any hurry to let him know how well he's doing. Have you talked to him about it? He's as tight-lipped as ever, refusing to talk about it. He's so stubborn. He's stuck in his ways. But can he see that the old ways are no more? I mean, how can he hold on so tight? What else does he have to hold on to? I don't know, but I look at him and the more I know, Jason made the right decision. Obviously. Hey, so did Hank finish getting the security system installed at the house? Yep, he said it was all done, so Dad can finally shut up about it. Yeah, thank God, he'll be thrilled to hear that it's done. Well, he's not going to hear about it from me, and you aren't talking to him either. Wait, why aren't you talking to him? He called my dog ugly. He called Melly ugly? How dare he? You should be more mad at him than I am. I think I am. Hey, honey, how are you?
Oh, hey, babe. I'm fine, just working.
Oh, yeah, working? What are you working on, the house?
Yeah, just chores and stuff. Wait until you see the floors today. I think that third coat of wax really did the trick.
How's Barney doing?
Oh, he's great. He's in his room right now reading.
He's reading? Really?
Yeah, isn't that awesome? He's reading Diary of a Worm.
Diary of a Worm? But that's like a first-grade reading level.
I know. He's really good, isn't he? And earlier we were memorizing our times tables.
I have to say, Jason, I am just truly blown away by everything that you've done for him lately.
Oh, well, come on.
No, I mean it. When you said you were going to quit your job and become a house husband, I'll admit I was a little skeptical.
But you were really supportive.
I know, but privately I had some doubts, dear.
Oh, well, okay.
But you've really come through. You've shown everyone.
Even your dad?
Well, I don't know about him yet.
So you haven't talked to him then?
We're kinda on the outs.
What about your sister? Has she told him how awesome I am?
Actually, my sister and he aren't speaking either.
Oh my God, what is with your family?
Well, look at who the common denominator is.
Yeah, I'm so glad I got away from that evil business. Otherwise, you know what? I was always afraid I would end up just like him.
Really? How so?
You know, just old and mean, bitter and angry, thinking everything's a dollar sign, that people are expendable, that work is the meaning of life.
Well, you definitely aren't on that trajectory now, babe. Not if this is the way things continue.
And I think Barney is really happy too, don't you think?
I know, I think so too. I haven't heard him ask once for that stupid zit thing.
The stupid zit thing?
Oh, it's some new video game that my niece is all into. I guess it's causing panic in the schools. Kids are becoming addicts, stuff like that. Actually, even some parents, I hear.
Oh, wow. Yikes.
And you know, Barney was always inquisitive, but I had no idea he was so interested in Cuban things.
Cuban things? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, he was asking me about putting spices in his food and was even using some Spanish. I didn't know you were making him bilingual as well.
Oh, well, I've got the time.
You really are an amazing man, Jason Lime.
Well, I get a lot of help, right?
Maybe I could help you tonight.
Oh. Bethy, we need to talk.
Dad, I don't want to fight with you right now, all right? I'm running late for a meeting.
Bethy, would you just wait a minute? I need you to listen to me.
All right, fine, Dad. What is it?
Have you noticed any unusual activity at your house lately?
What? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I mean, have you seen anybody unusual walking around the neighborhood? You know, people that aren't supposed to be there and stuff?
No, Dad, no, not that I can think of. Why?
Well, I happened to be driving past your house not long after you left for work the other day.
What? You just happened to be driving by my house?
Will you just listen to me for a second? That's not the point.
So what was the point? You were going to stop by after I left, give Jason a piece of your mind?
No, but I have a right to see my grandson. I have a right to see Barney.
You don't have a right to that.
Well, anyway, I should. It's only right. You can't keep him from me forever, Beth.
Dad, I am not keeping your grandson away from you, I promise.
Well, it certainly feels like you are.
Well, I'm not. We just need a little break for a month or so, okay?
A month? But it's already almost been a month.
Well, no, it actually hasn't, but who's counting, right?
I am. I'm counting.
Oh, right.
Anyway, that's not the point. None of that is why I'm texting.
Okay, then why are you texting? I'm very busy.
Okay, Miss Big Shot, are you too busy to hear about a Mexican having an affair with your husband?
What are you talking about?
Every time I drive past your house.
Every time? So it's multiple times now, huh?
Every time I drive past it, I see a Mexican walking around at the same time. Now explain that.
I don't know. Maybe it's someone going out for her morning walk?
And walking right into your house?
What?
That's right. The first few days I wasn't sure, but that second week, I finally saw her with my own 2 eyes.
And you saw what, exactly?
I saw a Mexican lady about your height walk straight into your place of residence. I saw your house husband open the door for her and let her right in.
But there must be some mistake.
Well, I certainly didn't hallucinate it 3 times, now did I?
You saw this happen 3 times?
And probably would have a lot more if your neighbor hadn't called the cops on me.
Wait, what?
It was that crazy old hag across the way, Miss Bupkis.
Mrs. Bupkins, yes. She called the cops on you?
Well, she thought I was stalking you or something, which, okay, I kind of was.
Dad, I don't know what's going on here. There must be some mistake.
Oh, you better believe me, girl, this was no mistake.
Then I'll address it with my husband, but you, on the other hand...
Me? What about me?
You, sticking your nose in our business like this is the exact behavior that led me to stop talking to you, Dad.
Well, excuse me for looking out for you, Bethy.
You weren't looking out for me. You were looking out for you.
Yeah, and in the process, I caught your no-good house husband in the middle of a Mexican affair.
You're insane, not to mention a bigot.
Oh, don't start up with me.
Dad, if I need your help, I'll ask for it, okay?
Wait, what if it's not just an affair? What if she's a criminal, too? What if they're planning something?
Goodbye, Dad.
Wait, Bethy!
Hey, Marty. Oh, hey, sis. What's up? Nothing, but I'm really worried about Dad. Uh-oh. You too? You're talking to him again? Well, not so much I'm talking to him as he's talking to me. What's he talking to you about? You, of course. Ugh, I knew it! Yeah, this whole story about how there's a Mexican woman that Jason is in cahoots with and you aren't taking it seriously. I don't know, I couldn't keep up. The man has been staking out my house, waiting for me to leave in the mornings for God knows what purpose. And I don't know if the heat is getting to him or what, but he's seeing some Mexican woman come into my house. He's seeing Jason let a Mexican woman into your house. Yes, exactly. So they're either having an affair or somehow plotting to kill me or rob us. I'm not so sure. I don't think Dad is yet either, but he's working it out. He's drawing maps. He cannot just allow himself to believe that Jason is happy and Barney is thriving with him being home, can he? No, he cannot, but I didn't realize it would send him into fits of hallucinations. Well, apparently Jason not following our father's dream has driven him completely insane. Are we going to have him committed? I really don't have the energy for that. Not to mention the resources. No, I don't think it's to that point yet. What does Jason say about all of this? He says it's insane. So he denies the affair with the mysterious Mexican woman? That's not even his type, and plus, how would he ever meet one? He never leaves the house. Well, I have to get out of the house. Margot and this Zit Pop game is driving me insane. Why don't you pop off a couple hours early and we can go shopping? Maybe see a movie or something? I don't know. I kind of have a lot of work to do. Oh, come on. Blow it off. Live a little. Well, okay, why not? My sister is such a bad influence. Well, what can I say? I would like to see a movie, actually. The only things I get to watch these days are Disney movies. Tell me about it. Hey, you know what? This is silly, but Marge and Harry gave me a gift certificate for the movie theater for my birthday like a year ago. Could I swing by the house first and pick it up? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll just meet you there. Maybe I should be going there anyway. Why? The security alarm is going off. Beth, are you seeing what I'm seeing? If you're talking about our father in handcuffs on my front lawn, then yes. Oh, I was also referring to the Mexican woman standing between Jason and Barney talking to the police. Yes, Marty, I guess I was mostly just referring to the overall scene. So, what do we do now? Well, a divorce comes to mind. Maybe you should at least talk to Jason first, get his side of the story. Do you think he sees us? No, I don't think he knows we're parked over here. Try texting him. Ugh! There are police at your house arresting your father, and you seem to be part of a strange love triangle. It's probably best if you deal with it. All right. Fine. Hey, honey. Is everything okay?
Oh, baby, I was just about to call you. No. Actually, everything is not okay.
Oh no. Tell me what's wrong.
Well, honey, I haven't been totally honest with you about something.
Oh, really? About what, Jason?
Well, I haven't been teaching Barney anything, okay?
Wait, what?
It's true. And I haven't been cooking or cleaning or doing any of those awesome things you think I've been doing.
What are you talking about, Jason?
After I quit my job, I was just so tired. I needed a break, okay? Like a long break from everything. And boy, did I get it.
What?
It was Zit Pops, Beth.
Zit Pops?
Barney asked me for it and I bought it for him, but before I gave it to him, I heard of its addictive effects. That even adults were falling sway to its devilish charm. Well, I had no idea that soon I, too...
Oh, no.
So I took out the ad for Catalina, and I've been paying her to do everything ever since.
Wait a minute. You mean you aren't having an affair with a Mexican woman?
Affair? What? No, she's a tutor. Also a cleaner and cook, and a damn good one. And she's Cuban, by the way, not Mexican. She hates that.
But how did my dad end up in cuffs on the front lawn?
Oh, well, apparently he thought she was here to rob the place. So when he came in to stop her, he set off the newest security alarm.
Well, at least we know it works.
I'm, sorry about all of this, honey.
You're sorry for lying to me for the last month about who my son was spending his time with?
Yeah?
Well, you should be, but we'll have plenty of time to work that out. Right now, we have to get you into some sort of rehab or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna, but just one more game of Zip Pops, okay?
No, Jason.
Come on, just one more game, please.
Jason!
All right, fine, but who's gonna take care of Barney while I'm gone?
Jason packed up and left to enter a 30-day treatment center that day. To his surprise, there were several other adults there battling the same addiction to Zit Pops. He's now 118 days sober and going strong. He will be returning to school to get a master's degree in the fall. Beth bailed her dad out of jail after explaining it as a simple misunderstanding. After having a very long and severe talk with him, she's confident he now understands boundaries. Catalina was hired full-time as Barney's tutor, and with her help, he is continuing to excel in all studies, including Spanish and cooking.